Welcome back to our Ceylinco Live News Capsule. The IMF states that Sri Lanka's crisis is a warning to other Asian countries. However, Sri Lanka's situation is somewhat different as it is about fiscal mismanagement rather than the impact of other global economic factors. Joining us today is economist and co-founder of the Centre for a Smart Future, Anushka Wijesinha. Anushka, how does Sri Lanka's situation compare with that of other Asian countries given the landscape? What are the commonalities, if at all?
It's true that Sri Lanka's crisis is a signal to what could happen to other, not just Asian countries, but emerging market economies more generally, mainly due to refinancing risks of sovereign debt amidst higher global interest rates and balance of payments pressures coming with higher commodity prices. But the key difference, though, is that Sri Lanka's precipitous decline was mainly because of internal economic mismanagement, which was then tipped over the edge by global factors. Sri Lanka had already been locked out of international capital markets due to domestic policy errors, which then made refinancing of sovereign debt impossible. In many other emerging markets, it's a bit different because although they do have higher debt than before, they still can refinance. Of course, now this refinancing will be at higher yields because of the US Federal Reserve's rate tightening cycle. Also, another point is that when we think about emerging markets and the likely impacts, it's not a homogeneous group. For instance, some oil exporting emerging markets are doing fine, even at elevated debt levels, because they can raise new money against these higher oil earnings. Whereas others, like even Nigeria, haven't been able to take advantage due to years of underinvestment in their processing capacity. Now, apart from all of these, some of the other common factors and near-term risks would be the rising cost of global commodity prices, which are raising the prices of both oil and non-oil imports in emerging markets, high inflation in the US, eroding consumer sentiment, and potentially a growth slowdown in China with the unfolding real estate and banking crisis there.
World of risks and obstacles, we are there to help you reach your goals. With 12 billion rupees worth of customer benefits in 2020 and a life insurance fund worth over 100 billion rupees. Our strength is your strength. You focus on your goals. We will take care of the risks. Ceylinco Life.